What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of DC new animated movie Batman the Doom That Came to Gotham, which will be available on digital and 4K Blu-ray starting March 28th. By the way, I recently interviewed the voice stars of this new film at WonderCon, so make sure you go watch my entire video interviews with those amazing talents also right here on Rama Screen YouTube channel. Now, I've never read the comic book series that this movie is based on. So obviously, I watched this adaptation with a fresh set of eyes, if you will. And what's my overall take on it? Batman the Doom That Came to Gotham is pretty awesome. But there's a caveat though. If you're looking to watch something that's consistently action packed, then this is not it. This ain't it. Batman the Doom That Came to Gotham is slow, but slow for a very good reason because the whole thing basically pays homage to H.P. Lovecraft and the creatures that you often find in an H.P. Lovecraft inspired work. So, if you don't have the patience for it, Batman the Doom That Came to Gotham may not be your cup of tea. You may even find it irritating. Hell, you may even give up on it halfway through. I, for one, however, loved it because the animation is bold and gnarly and bizarre, and the story is part psychological thriller and part supernatural horror. And this is the kind of Elseworld that prior to this I had never seen Batman ventured into. So to see the Cape Crusader navigates his way through this constantly evolving mystery is a hell of a trip. Okay, so let's cover the synopsis here real quick. Batman: The Doom That Came to Gotham is based on the comic book series created by Mike Mignola, Richard Pace, and Troy Nixey. The story is set sometime in the 1920s, and it finds explorer Bruce Wayne accidentally unleashing an ancient evil, expediting his return to Gotham City after a 2-decade hiatus. Damn! Bruce had been gone away from Gotham for a long ass time. The logic science driven Batman must battle Lovecraftian supernatural forces threatening the existence of Gotham. Along the way, Batman is aided and confronted by reimagined versions of his well known allies and enemies, including Oliver Queen, Ra's al Ghul, Mr. Freeze, Killer Croc, Two Face, James Gordon, and Bruce's beloved wards. So again, this is set in an alternate reality, not the it's not the canon Batman or canon Gotham that you are familiar with. And I think that is one of the things that kept me from giving this movie a perfect score. In that it does feel crowded, very overcrowded. Like like the names I just mentioned to you guys. Too many supporting characters, too many villains. Sometimes some of them even don't give a substantial contribution beyond a few minutes of appearances. Uh, but in their defense, a lot of the other DC animated movies also jam packed themselves with so many things. So it is a bit of an expected pattern on their part. Not sure if the comic book runs the same way as well, but yeah, this totally does fit their modus operandi, aka MO. Um, as far as the voices go or the voice performances go, no offense to David Gintoli, who did a pretty decent job at voicing Batman, but the one that truly stands out here is Christopher Gorham as the voice of Oliver Queen. There's a certain uniqueness to Ali's inflection or cadence this time around, and Christopher nails it in the head and makes it sound wonderfully different from The Flash, which he had done so many times in the past. Tati Gabrielle voices Kylie Kane, who is an amalgamation of a few various characters from the DC world, including Cassandra Cain. Tati did quite all right. I mean, you can tell that Tati is pretty new to the DC animated universe, so she's still learning the ropes. She's still learning As she goes, she's still finding her rhythm in terms of timing and reacting. Her character, Kylie, however, seems a bit underused, and eventually she kind of disappears into the background. I just wish that the story had incorporated Kylie a lot better. Um, excuse me. The final 20 minutes of this film is spectacularly disturbing. This may well be the most terrifying Batman animated movie in recent years. And man, it is filled to the brim with shocking deaths and even more shocking ramifications of those deaths. Sins of the Father is the theme that keeps coming up, and it's a personal demon that weighs heavy on both Ollie and Bruce. And the way that the story or the script connects the two character arcs is brilliant and consequential and complex. Now, would I ever rewatch Batman the Doom that came to Gotham again? No, probably not. I would file this one under the same category as Darren Aronofsky's Requiem for a Dream, for example. Great movies that are worth watching just once, and once is more than enough. I give Batman the Doom that came to Gotham the rating of 3.5 out of 5. So that's it. That's my review of Batman the Doom that came to Gotham. Smash that like button, share this video with everyone you know, and as always, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Let's rock this.